time to head to the Middle East in search of some of the biggest and most extravagant structures on Earth. And to find our answers, we don't have to look any further than Dubai. Let's check this one out. Dubai is currently the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates, a country located on the coast of the Persian Gulf. Originally, the city was established as a small fishing village in the 18th century. However, in recent years, oil revenue has helped skyrocket residential and commercial development and turned Dubai into an international powerhouse. With a growing population of over 3.5 million, Dubai has braced for tourism with loads of things to see and do, and also has created the second most 5-star hotels in the world. Easily one of the most fastest growing cities on Earth, the city caters to the rich and famous and is commonly known for luxury shopping and ultra-modern architecture. When this city builds something, they go big. And so big that whatever it is they're creating, it almost certainly ends up being one of the largest in the world. And I'm going to show you some of these incredible sights, so sit back and enjoy. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, how about this one? Starting off at our shortest structure in this video, which still stands at just over 150 meters, the Dubai frame is still the largest of its kind in the world. The massive picture frame was designed to continuously frame the development of the past, current, and future of Dubai. Taking the elevators to the top is only the beginning of the fun, because once there, you can walk across the bridge that spans the top and marvel at the complex below through the glass floor. This monument is a really cool mix of city observation and history, with a museum also located at the base. Now, climbing the giant frame is definitely something to try out, just don't expect to fit an actual picture in this one. Next up is something that isn't so much a tall structure, but still packs a punch in the height department. The Dubai Fountain is located right downtown, conveniently placed under the Burj Khalifa, and is, of course, the world's tallest fountain. Leave it to Dubai to build an attraction that shoots 22,000 gallons of water upwards of 500 feet. It's crazy, right? The fountain sits on the 30-acre artificial Burj Lake and runs for 10 minutes every half hour until midnight, with songs and choreographed light shows that can be seen from amazing viewing areas. One of the best parts of this, and a little bonus here, is that on the edge of the lake, after you watch the fountain show, you can step into the world's largest mall by total land area. I told you to make things big here. With over 100 million visitors per year, an aquarium, an underwater zoo, waterfalls, and a skating rink, you can lose yourself within the 1,200 shops and splurge for that luxury item you've been saving up for. Truly an afternoon spent window shopping. Okay, onward and upward we go, and where we stop, no one knows. Or wait, isn't that round and round we go? Ah yes, and that's probably because we're stopping at the Ain Dubai. You've guessed it, the world's largest observation wheel, standing at a staggering 250 meters, which towers over other similar wheels from around the world like the London Eye or the Vegas High Roller. Head over to Blue Waters Island and grab a spot in one of the 48 cabins and enjoy the views of the Dubai Marina, the Burj Al Arab, the Palm Jumeirah, and of course the Burj Khalifa. This is a great way to relax after wearing out your shoes in the mall. And finally, something that isn't the biggest on the planet. However, this structure is touted as being one of the few 7-star hotels in the world. The Burj Al Arab grabbed everyone's attention back when it was first opened in December 1999 and stands at 321 meters with a helipad on the roof for those traveling by air. Designed to look like a ship's sail, this hotel is not for the budget travelers. Make sure to save your money as a night here can cost in the thousands. Time for the big one, the wonder of the skies, the Burj Khalifa. This is Dubai's prize jewel, with being the tallest building in the entire world, beating out Taipei 101, the previous record holder. How's that for a statement piece? This massive building is, quite understandably, visible from everywhere in Dubai and stands at almost 830 meters tall with 160 stories. The observation deck on the 148th floor provides the most spectacular views of the city and beyond, with reports of even seeing Iran across the Gulf on a clear day. I can't imagine cleaning all those windows to make that kind of thing happen. Although someone does day and night, because it takes roughly 36 workers and about 3 to 4 months to clean all the windows of the tower. That's wild to think of, really. Of course, going up to the top is a must, but even just seeing this from the ground, at the fountain or the park at the base, is something that is hard to comprehend. Truly the top attraction to see if you only get to choose one. Time to come back down to earth for the last few attractions in Dubai. I'm sure you've spotted a couple in a few clips I've shown, but let's start with some pretty incredible man-made islands. There are technically 3 groups of islands. One palm tree is barren with no sites of construction in the future, while at the other end of the 3 is a giant archipelago of islands grouped together to form the shape of the world. Most of the islands here are also barren, but several have had plenty of development with hotels and resorts on many different parts of the world. However, the middle archipelago, Palm Jumeirah, is where it's at. Fully developed into a city almost itself, the Palm boasts a 5.4-kilometer monorail that travels from the base of the Palm all the way to the tip at the famed Atlantis Hotel. Massive rows of residential development occupy most of the inside, while malls, restaurants, and resorts flank the outside breakwater. This, I dare say, is one of the craziest examples of modern construction ever to be created, and truly something out of Hollywood. Before I get to the last attraction, I couldn't help but throw in a little fun excursion, especially when we're talking about so much sand and beach with the Palm Jumeirah. I don't think a trip to Dubai would be complete without a little jaunt outside the city limits to the sand dunes for a little fun. As long as the roads are open from the last sandstorm, you can rent yourself a Jeep and navigate the dunes with amazing views of the city in the distance. Maybe not for everyone, but absolutely would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most. Finally, onto my favorite piece of Dubai, the Dubai Marina. This would absolutely be where I'd spend my evenings and any free time during the day. The Marina area is loaded with residential complexes and a man-made waterway that is lined with everything. On the coastal side, you can enjoy the sandy beaches with views of the Ain Dubai, but the best part is lining the water on the inside. Stroll along the promenade and enjoy restaurants, pop-up markets, and luxury brand stores. But don't stop there. Hop on a boat and enjoy the views from on the water. Or just watch the expensive boats do their thing and daydream that you had the money to join in. Either way, this is a great spot to slow down a bit, take in the city atmosphere, and do some people watching. All without having to spend any money if you don't want to. Something that might be very welcome after visiting some of the other luxury attractions in this video, I'm sure. Okay, well that's Dubai on a budget. Ha! Just kidding. You'll need a pretty healthy budget for this one. But I hope this video gives you an idea of how crazy Dubai is, but also how amazing it would be to visit. I'm trying to get 50 new subscribers with this video, which is gonna be a tough sell. So make sure to hit that subscribe button below and give the video a thumbs up to let me know that things are heading in the right direction. Let's see if I can reach my goal. Either way though, as always, thanks for watching.